I remember doing a canoe trip once when I was 12, and I remember seeing the stars for the first time, like the real stars, like dark night stars, and looking up and just the sheer density of all those points of light, like, was overwhelming to me. Any trip where you come out of the trip and it feels really foreign and weird to get in a car, like, and to drive and speed, like this kind of speed feels unnatural, you know you've been in for a good enough amount of time to kind of introduce you to whatever it is that you're being reintroduced to.
Mark has been pretty high on my list as someone I'd like to go backcountry camping with, because I know he used to do guided canoe tours. I know that he's a craftsman, he likes to create things, and he's an artist. And he's got a very strong philosophy when it comes to the benefits of being outside and enjoying nature.
Really not even that long ago, like even post-industrial revolution, that people have needed to be outside by virtue of their jobs or just surviving with gardens or washing clothes or agriculture.
Like, this is a draw. Pull it through, pull that way. And a pry is exactly the opposite, right? And pry it coming over, which is brilliant for moving around little tight areas like this.
It seems to be only in the maybe last century or so that the mass migration indoors has taken place, and it seems more epidemic than ever. The natural world is truly all around us at all times, even in urban environments. And to compartmentalize it makes it too small, I think. And I think we need to realize how big it really is. And I guess it's as big as the universe.
Going to grab the thwart way back here underneath, and you're going to thrust it with your knees, and you just literally give it a thrusting up.
I go.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Is that it?
Yeah, whatever you just did was right.
I think it's really easy in the world of YouTube to kind of live vicariously through other people. One of the things that you certainly don't get when you're watching YouTube is mosquito bites and sunstroke or heat stroke and all that kind of pain that comes along with canoe trips.
I think once you start to really reconnect and immerse yourself in the natural world, you begin to realize that it's not just about the beauty or the peace that it brings you, but there is also a hardship that comes with it.
These mosquitoes are some of the worst mosquitoes I think I've seen in a really long time.
And I think that's the beauty of canoe tripping, is that it is a very all-encompassing experience. And yes, you do get the beautiful loon call at sunrise. And you do experience calm waters, and at the same time you also will experience hardship or low-level suffering. And I think those things are really important, and they're part of that connection that's so important and part of every living creature's experience. And if we try to pull ourselves out of that experience, I think we're doing ourselves a disservice. And even worse, I think we're making ourselves unhealthy.
Like that little, like, tug it up when you get to the water.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, like you second guessed before you hit.
You kind of tucking yourself all up. Like, oh yeah.
Just to get one last split second of heat. Even though all I want is for the heat to stop. How cold is it?
Probably coldish. I think it's only June. Yeah. You know, it feels pretty nice. Not gonna lie to you.
There you go.
Well worth it, man.
What is that though?
Just pop off your glasses for a
Is
second.
that my blood?
Yeah.
So I am getting like just mauled by mosquitoes, but this is why I do it.
Canoes are incredibly beautiful watercraft. They're generally symmetrical, and just their lines on them are very gracious and really beautiful organic lines. And paddles have the same aesthetic, and I think they just lend themselves for traveling through a beautiful environment with a beautiful craft. You might as well paddle beautifully or make that as part of the way you move through the land. I think we have to take it in degrees and be careful not to do a barren land wilderness expedition on our first time out. But the continuum wants to push us there. At least it wants to push me there. We can keep compartmentalizing and keep making it small and keep thinking we have a handle on it, but we never have a handle on it. If someone's looking for something a bit beyond a car camping type experience and wants to expand a bit into something that's feels bigger to their soul, I think that's a good place to start, is with a canoe trip